I know. I busy. I am busy person. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my friends. Okay. I'm so sorry. How you guys doing? Hope everyone is having an awesome day in every way. I am the Indigenous Empress. I'm actually at work. I do work for a living. I actually have a fucking career. Okay. I am an officer. I actually work in the DEA's office. The DEA's office, alright? But anyway, I came to wish everyone an awesome day. Hope that everyone is having an awesome day on this Sunday. I think today here in B-More, it is actually Ravens Day. Yeah. Big ups to my Ravens fans. I wasn't able to wear my jersey today because I had to work, but tomorrow I will be wearing my jersey, win, lose, or fucking draw. I am a Baltimore native. Okay? Alright? Anyway, I like to come and give this reading today. I'm actually going to be using my hoodoo cards. Okay, and just give a reading. I'm actually behind, like hours behind, so I'm going to ask that my divine ancestors come in and give me a reading for my collectives, and boom, they jumping out here. Never have to wait too long. The divine is always around. Trust me. I actually thought this reading was for 5. I'm on several different platforms. I actually have a podcast and a couple of other things that I'm doing. So the first card came out was the Empress card. A man of power, a man of authority, one who stands for what's right and not for what's wrong. A man of integrity, morals, and standards. Somebody who's an Empress here. And then you have the Two of Knives, which is a person who has actually been through a lot and they are trying to defend and take care of themselves. By all means, you can tell that this person has been through a lot and that they are actually standing in their truth and defending what's right. Okay, so Spirit wants somebody to know to stand in your truth. Protect yourself. By all means, keep your guards up. Got a lot of haters out here. I don't know who this reading is for, but protect yourself. If you are an Empress, protect yourself. There may be people trying to rise up against you for whatever reason. We got a lot of haters out here. Just continue to stay in place, on your focus, and stay in your rightful place. Now, when it comes to these cards, these are actually family, indigenous cards. These oracles are basically about family and surrounding things dealing with the family. Okay. So each deck is actually something different. Okay, I actually got another deck today, and I will be introducing those to you as well when I do the message from the gods. But right now I'm doing a message from your ancestors and what you need to know from your ancestors. Okay? It says that someone wants to come in and make you an offer, but you ain't with the shit. You ain't with none of the shit. You already got what you need. Somebody probably trying to come in and offer you something that you already have, so you ain't with none of that shit. Okay, stay on point. You never have to settle. Don't ever settle. So it says protect yourself with this card. Because you already been through enough. Spirit is here. My camera be jumping. I apologize. The gods is here no matter where I'm at. Because you are this emperor. Okay? You gotta stand in your rightful place. Protect what's yours. Never settling. Because you know where you want to go. You know what you're doing. Protect your empire, your fortress, your family, your goals, your peace of mind, your money, your life. Okay? This one jumped out. They be jumping out. Spirit don't care. Okay, we have done the Son of Baskets here. Meaning as long as you, the Empress, As long as you have been fighting and standing still, you are not settling for any offers or anything that's coming in, because you already bringing in your own abundance. So you don't have to settle for anything. Okay? You're already a person, a man or a woman of provisions, and you already have what you need. So why should you have to settle for some things that you already have? Never settle. Somebody needs to hear that. Never settle. Okay? Never settle. If you settle, then you'll never be happy for, what it is that you really want, whether it's relationships, life, it doesn't matter. Spirit wants you to know they've seen your hard times, your difficult times, your moments of despair. And this card signifies that it all is coming to an ending, and that your ancestors have seen everything that you have gone through. Okay, it's all here. That's what the peaches represent here. That's what the 9 of Knives represent. The ending of your sorrows, your tears, your pain, your frustration, your insecurities, your doubt, and the lack thereof. Okay, all that it comes to an end. Right? The other one that fell out. Why? Because divine wants you to know, because you have divine help coming in. Okay, you have the hand of God, which is here, and this is your power. And the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. You understand? Can't nobody take nothing from you that already has your name on it. Okay? They can't steal your joy only if you let them. They can't steal nothing that is written and ordained for you through the Master. Okay? You ain't taking nothing, so let them know. So keep persevering, keep working hard. I don't care who's doing cast spells, who doing magic work. But at the end of the day, what you're going to realize is you're going to answer to God for everything that you've done. Okay? Because it rains on the just and the unjust. And no one is above that law. Okay? And for those who are going through things, dealing with oppositions and the ops and people throwing all kinds of wickedness and speaking down on your name, let me just tell you, God is watching. He's going to give you the power to tread upon every serpent, every demon, every back talker, every backstabbing person. They ain't going nowhere, and they shall, one thing for certain and two things for sure, they shall see you prevail. Okay? There's no bullying in God's world. It's none of that. We all are the same. We all are equal. We all are ambassadors to the throne. We all are his children. No one is greater than the next. And if you think you are a damn fool. I'm here to tell you. And he'll show you that strength. Divine strength. Continue to be divinely strengthened. You're going to have divine help. All of your despair and your sorrows and heartaches, the lack thereof, Spirit wants you to know all that's going to end. It's going to come to an end. Because of your strength, you have the divine help. You have everything that you need. Spirit, they can't see, man. Okay, you have the divine help. It's all here. It don't matter where I'm at, in my house, in the park. It don't matter. Divine is always around. My ancestors, my native ancestors are always around. And I know who it is. I know who my ancestors are that hang around me. And the one that hangs around me the most is always constantly with me is my great-great-grandmother. And she is Chickasaw Nation. And I have another ancestor that follows me. He is African American. I know who my people are that follow me. I stay in the light, and they constantly around. They want you to know that they here too. So if you ever think about doing anything or trying to do anything to me, bitch, you better run and hide. Because mines be dragged. It could be my mother around me. My father is deceased. My grandmother deceased. I even have a daughter who's deceased. So you fuck around if you want to, and they'll come for your ass. I promise you. The judgment card is here. Meaning that whatever situation is at hand, you may have to deal with it. Whatever it is, just deal with it. Just know that problems are meant to be solved when the judgment cards come out. It means that you're either going to deal with something or you're dealing with something. You're going to find out something, and you're going to find a way to deal with that situation. Okay, you're not going to let it overwhelm you, take over you, stress you out in any kind of way. Reverse the curse and send it back. Okay, As God says in his word, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. So let them form their weapons and let them say what they want to say, okay? Because at the end of the day, it's all going to turn around and come back to them. And every negative word that they spoke, and everything that the enemy stole from you, they shall return it 100-fold, whether it's with their lives, but they're going to pay, all right? Word to the wise, word to your mother, living or dead. And it's going to be a tower moment. You understand? So what you can't see, your ancestors can see. They got your back. This thing ain't no game out here. People play with this shit like it's a game. It's not a game. This stuff has been going on way before we even got here, before we was even brought into this world, since 1820s, 1819. This is a part of our people's ancestral roots. The indigenous people, my people, actually started the tarots and the spiritual, but it became a European way of life. It was originated in Louisiana. The indigenous, the Appalachian people were the first to come out with the tarots. This was a way of life for them. This was a way for them to fight back through slavery, through the injustice that they received coming here to America. So don't misplay with the tarot, because it's not a game, it's not a toy, it's not here for fun or for play. It's for spiritual healing, to help people, to fight against the evil that's fighting against you. You understand? So don't play around with this thing. Because anything and everything that you do, that you send out unjustly, it's going to come back and burn your ass up. Okay? I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And there's no escaping from it. And that which you wished and cast upon someone else, it shall return to you 100-fold. Trust me when I tell you. Don't fuck around with God. Your hands ain't big enough. Your mind ain't large enough. You yourself are just a spectacle in the universe against the Almighty. So don't play with him. And don't think you greater than him at no time, second, or for a minute. Because you are not. Okay. My message. Sisters, what would you have? The moon card is here. The Spirit wants you to know that you're protected. You out here, the ops could be against you. But God got his hand around you. He's protecting you. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and everything that dwells therein belongs to God. That means any evil and all good, in between and all around. So never feel defeated. Always know that God is here. You understand that the Spirit is here. The source is here. And he is the source to all things. He's your source and your resource. So never turn your back on him. God is not forgotten, nor is he begotten. Do you understand? He rose alone. He don't have a clique. He don't have a crew. He rose by himself. He's dolo solo. He's his own boss, period. That's why he is the supreme being, one who created himself in triple darkness. Now play with it if you want. Okay, here's the next one. Big Mama signifies a woman who nurtures her family, one who brings in and provides. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's not about who fucking sucking, who uncle, who doing this and who casting spells and fuck that fuckery shit. It's about at the end of the day taking care of your family and providing the provisions that's needed. You feel me? And working against the ops, because the ops is really not your brother and your sister. It's this governmental system, okay, that doesn't want to see you elevate and come to full knowledge of who you are. Your brother and your sister are not the enemy. You may be the enemy to yourself, or you may be the enemy to your brother and sister. But Spirit wants you to know to stand in what's right, because they not playing either. Time is running out. That 144. Are you one of the 144? The 144,000? Stay in your rightful place. And this is for a woman to let you know, I don't give a damn what's going on around you. Because what it look like ain't what it always is, okay? But sometimes the enemy and spirits will make things seem like it's one way, but it's really not. So you have to not only look at things on the natural realm, but you have to see it on the spiritual realm, okay? Remember that. Spirit, what else? And then we have the daughter of six. Spirit sees you fight and continue to fight. That's why it's the ending of these situations. You see it? One who fights, one who's courageous, stood your ground. So these situations are coming to an end. Your ancestors want you to know. They hear, they see it. From the time you rise to the time you go to sleep, it's spiritual warfare. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and spirits in high places. So stay prayed up. Stay fasting. You understand? Devil can't mess with you when you fasting and you praying. And whoever sent their spirits back, man, them spirits gonna get sent right back, man. Don't fear no man but Allah. I'm telling you, beloveds. Stay in your magic. Keep your magician. Keep your word. Focus on your arts, your craft. Focus on the things that you really want to do. We're not worrying about the enemy. We're not worrying about the ops and what they got to say and how they got to say it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Witches and warlocks, man. God says speak to those things that be not as though they were. Cast them out, rebuke them, and stomp them down and keep moving, okay? Because they miserable. Anytime you got time to sit up and talk about somebody else and what they doing and how they doing it, you're a miserable motherfucker. You miserable in every way, and you need to find God. You need to really seek the source and stop playing and stop working for the Prince of Darkness, trying to work for him on a spiritual realm. Go sit your ass down. For God sits you down permanently. Spirit wants you to know some love is coming in with the abundance, a helping hand. This may be for one of my sisters. You may need to hear this, but you are protected, okay? You are protected with the 4 sticks. And this love is coming in. There is a helping hand from a man coming in, okay? And he's going to help to produce abundance, okay? The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Everything that dwells therein belongs to Allah. And don't you forget that. You can if you want to. Ha 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 ha. But you will suffer. And you will deal with karma. And you will deal with the lack thereof. You may be riding high today, but he'll strip your ass tomorrow. Okay? Okay? Never think you're too sharp, Dr. God. Never think you're too smart. I don't care what kind of magic you performing in. I don't care what type of practitioners, what type of what. Man, I serve a God who sees and knows all things, and I serve a God who doesn't sleep nor slumber. You got my God fucked up. Spirit says, stay focused on your coins. Stay focused on your money, your provisions. Because at the end of the day, them same enemies, they ain't going to do nothing for you. They praying for your downfall. But they the ones that's going to be falling and be down. You going to step right on. Don't get their asses an eye drop of motherfucking water if they need it. Keep moving. Let them deal with the repercussions. Let them deal with their karma. You understand? God said, vengeance is mine. And he do vengeance real good. Trust me. You don't got to worry about trying to hurt nobody, murder nobody. He is the murderer of all murderers, and then God don't got to do a day for it. So stay focused. At the end of the day, people's brothers and sisters, let me tell my sisters is dealing with people talking bad about them. At the end of the day, these people ain't got a heaven or a hell to put you in. They in hell already, doing a long sentence for injustice. I hear Allah saying injustice, and they will suffer. They will suffer. So if you out here doing what's right, don't worry about them. Block their asses out. Continue to be that mother. Continue to be that leader. Continue to read your tarots. Continue to lead people. Continue to heal people. Okay? Don't let nobody knock you off your pivot. You're going to look around and they're going to be knocked the fuck off the pivot. Or you might be going looking at something and you might see their funeral coming down the timeline. Because God ain't playing about his people. Spirit ain't playing. You think your spirits and your ancestors ain't playing. God ain't playing neither. He going to fight against those that fight against you. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, stand in it. Go again. 7 of Knives. Spirit wants you to know, woman, sister, my beloved sister, stand in that. Take care of your children. Continue to provide. Don't let nobody get in your spirit, bring you down. These swagger jacket thieves robbing you of your joy, trying to rob you of your identity, copying off of you, trying to say negative shit, speak down into your spirit. I bind every spirit that is not of God. I bind your ass up, and I ain't never been fearful of the devil. Come on, man, stop playing with me. Protect yourself by all means. Stay on your pivot out here. You see her continuously. She holding that power. abundance, feeding her family, taking care, but she's still ready. She's still ready. Don't get it twisted. Stay on point, sister. Spirit wants you to know, continue to stay doing what you're doing. Keep your focus. Don't let them distract you. All right? Here, it's telling you, man. Ending everything you've been through with people, places, and things. Spirit wants you to know they coming in, man. They gonna bless you. All of this has come to an end. Okay? When you was beat up from your feet up, now you being blessed by Spirit. All that shit is coming to an end. Here with one card right here. It's coming to an end. Continue to be the emperor. Continue to fight. You feel me? Continue to be this woman, sister. Continue to stay in uprightness, sister. Continue to stay in your abundance, brother. Continue to provide for the family and nurture what's yours, sister. Okay? God is telling you, all that shit gonna come to an end. You know what I mean? Don't nothing last forever. Nothing. The only thing that lasts forever is eternal life. The life of being with Allah and being one of the 144,000. You understand? Don't worry about what people doing, because you already done been through enough. Don't let people turn you inside out about what they think and their opinions. Like my grandmother said, opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. And I'm going to say it again. People's opinion is like an asshole because everybody got one. Do you understand me? So keep pushing. Okay? And here it is. You're going to get justice for the injustice. And all those that did you wrong, God said, vengeance is mine, shorty. I keep telling you what Spirit wants you to know, man. He said, vengeance is mine. Don't worry about it. Keep focusing, mommy. He see you. You ain't hurting nobody. You mind your business. People kind of go into your past and pull up dirt and skeletons. Man, for what? They the same ones that's got dirt and skeleton on their closet. They miserable, unclean, filthy, and they working for the Prince of Darkness. Tell them, go the fuck head on, pull your flaws and do what you. Don't worry about your flaws, because they can't fix shit about you. They can't add to you or take from you. So tell them, go sit their raggedy asses down, because justice shall prevail. And what is justice? It surely ain't the governmental system. It surely ain't the governmental system. That's not what these cards indicate. Okay? Yeah, here we go. Stay in your abundance. Stay planning. Stay focusing. Keep striving. Write the vision. Make it plain. Though it's hard, wait on it, because it's going to come through. Stay in your thoughts with your money. Keep your abundance stocked up. Keep planning. You know what I mean? And enjoy life at the same time. And take time to smell the flowers. Enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Everything's going to be all right. Everything is going to be all right. Okay? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it, baby. Baby, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the naysayers, baby. Don't worry about them. All right? Because they ain't making or breaking nothing. They ain't adding nothing to you, and they ain't taking nothing away from a child of God. Because if you are truly a child of God, man, you're going to watch your enemies fall by the wayside. You may even watch God kill them. Okay? So don't worry about that. When they start sending wickedness to you and call themselves burning candles and praying negative shit, don't even worry about it, because God gonna burn the edges and the eyebrows off their asses. They ain't gonna be able to sleep at night. They gonna be losing weight and all that shit. You don't play around with God's people. You don't play around with wickedness and think you're gonna send it after God's people and God is not gonna protect and defend his people. God said, upon this rock I shall build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against them. And I'm going to say it one more time. God said, upon this rock I will build my churches, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against them. Okay? So I want to tell all my sisters to be encouraged, be motivated, stay doing what you're doing, stay cute, stay fly, stay humble, get your money, do what you got to do. Because all the people that's working against you, God see them, baby. And he's shaking their head at them like, If God be for you, who out this bitch gonna be against you? And I'm gonna say it again. If God be for you, then who the fuck gonna be against you? Nobody. And I can't stress it enough. Because greater is he that sent me than he that's in this motherfucking world, and know that. Bah! Yeah, I ain't the one. So all my sisters and my brothers, all my kings, my empresses, y'all handle y'all business out here. Stay on y'all pivot. Stay grinding. Stay focused. Know that your ancestors is in the midst. Know that God is in the midst. Know that source is here. Okay? And overlook the fuckery. Okay? Real shit, man. I'm going to end this reading right here. I'm going to come back later on and do an intuitive. I actually have some other things that I want to introduce to y'all, but I'm still working and I'm still studying on some things, and take it one day at a time. And I'm taking my time with this thing. I don't want to stress myself out. You know. So, Rome wasn't built in a day. With that being said, love somebody other than yourself. Look out for those who cannot look out for themselves. I didn't say be no fool. I said look out for those who cannot look out for themselves. And Allah himself surely so bless your situation. But peace.